what it feels like to win a race is like, I mean, leading a whole race, you just keep thinking like, I gotta win this and that. And when it comes to the checkered flags, I mean, you get little butterflies and stuff in your stomach, and you just, it's a really good feeling. I mean, I started riding when I was 2, and then I just kept riding. The best thing about being on a bike is that when you're busy riding, it's just like a freedom. When I was 8 years old, I won my first 65 championship, and I mean, after that I was just like, I mean, I'm pretty good at this, so I want to do this.
We lived in Malawi. There was not much happening for the youngsters over a weekend. We got a bunch of bikes together for the youngsters, and a mate of mine loaned us a 4-wheeler to see how Mike would enjoy it, and sure, he did enjoy it. And he was out at the age of 2 on a 4-wheeler riding this thing around the garden before he could ride a bicycle. So from that early age we realized there was a bit of a passion for motorcycling, and really that's where it started. Yeah.
The love of motocross does come from my dad. I mean, he got me into it, and I mean, he used to race.
Well, yeah, biking's always been in our family as such. My dad was a biker, my 2 elder brothers were into bikes, and I grew up in the biking sort of mold, and there was always bikes around us. So yeah, I guess it's always been in the blood and in the family.
My dad used to race road bikes, and when he was around about 17, he took his bike out for a ride, and a taxi skipped a stop street and rode into him, and he shattered his whole pelvis, so he wasn't able to ride again.
I met Michael when I was about 8 at the track. Basically, since then, we always pretty much did everything together. He isn't scared, he doesn't give up, especially in a race. Like, he's in a race, and when he practices in a race, he's all there always, and he hangs it out. He does whatever he has to do to win.
He's smooth, he's very smooth. Most riders, like you see, they are too busy on the bike. They try to force the bike around. Mike just goes through the motions, he's very smooth, and he's damn quick, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, Mike's a youngster, doesn't really say too much, but when you see him on a motorbike, it's something completely different.
I'm better at expressing myself on the bike than in words.
You know, every rider's dream, I guess, is to turn professional, and you can't just turn professional. You have to show in your amateur ranks that you can ride with the best. There's loads of pros out there, and to be with those pros, you gotta raise your game. And last year we had a real heart-to-heart, Michael and myself, and it was a matter of, oh Dad, I want to turn pro.
I mean, if I don't turn pro this year, I mean, it's going to be a bit of an upset for me, because it's what I really want to do.
Well, this year's prime objective is to qualify for the Loretta Lynn's amateur championships in the USA.
Yeah, this year he seems a lot more motivated, dedicated than he has been. He seems a lot more ready now. If you look where he was last year, he's definitely a lot more ready. Like, he knows what he wants to do and why he's going there this year, and pretty much to make Loretta's do good, and he's ready, and I think he's going to do it. So.
I think he's going to do very well. I think he's going to do aces. I mean, we've got the training program properly. He's sticking to it. He's sticking to his diet. His speed's improving. His fitness is improving. His strength is improved. So I don't see anything holding him back.
Yeah, I'm very confident with myself this year. I mean, I just feel very comfortable on the bike now, and I know what I have to do to get great results.
His head was a city of paper buildings and the echoes that remain of old friends and lovers, their features bleeding together in his brain. Oh, and once it started, it was harder to tell them apart.
I think my life will be pretty boring without motocross. I mean, there's a couple other things I can do, but I mean, it's nothing I really enjoy as much as motocross.
'Cause he was sworn not to be what he'd been before. To be a remainder. To be a remainder. Television was snowing softly as she hunted for her keys. She said she never envisioned him the type of person capable of such deceit. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. And then they carried on like long division, as it was clear with every